there's no more light that you can see. I'll take us back to times when lives were similar.
Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I created this Smokey halo eye look for you guys. So if you want to see how I created this, then keep on watching. The first shade that I'm going to use is by Anastasia and it's in the shade Fresh. And I'm going to apply this all over the eyelids. I feel whenever I do this, it makes it easier for all the other eyeshadows that I'm going to apply later on, that they blend in easier. So this will just be a sort of base layer. Now I'm going to use Orange Soda by Anastasia. I am only using Anastasia eyeshadows today. And I'm going to blend this in my crease. I always start with a light shade in my crease. I call it the transition shade. And the reason because I do this is because you cannot expect that when you go in with a dark brown shade that it will look nice blended out. So to make this more easier, first start with a lighter shade. And then I like to build it up. So for example, now I'm going to use the Anastasia Fawn eyeshadow. This is slightly darker than the shade I used before. And now you can see it just softly gets darker. And this is just because I first applied a light shade. Now I'm going in with a shade that is slightly darker. And then I will go in with a more even darker shade. If you haven't tried this technique out yet, you should really try it out. The end result will always look better if you go in with more shades and not only with one eyeshadow. Now I'm using the shade Hot Chocolate and I'm going to first blend this in the outer edge of my eyelids. Since I'm going for a halo eye look today, I'm not going to apply this all over the eyelid. I'm going to keep the center of my eyelid blank. If you're curious which brushes I used in this video, I will link them all down in the description bar. I have a special discount code for Sigma brushes. I will also link that down in the description bar. And that's the only discount code I have for brushes. I'm not an affiliate for Morphe, only for Sigma. Right now I'm using a Suiva brush and this is a very tiny brush. And I switched to this brush because I find it more easier to use a smaller brush in the inner corner area. Because I just like it a little bit more precise and neat. Now to blend out the edges, I'm using a Morphe M506 brush. You can see the outer edges of the Hot Chocolate eyeshadow are very harsh right now. So I'm softly trying to blend this out. And for this I'm just using a tiny amount of that same Hot Chocolate eyeshadow on the brush. And if you want, you can also go in with that Fawn eyeshadow by Anastasia. This will also work. Now I'm going back in with the Fawn eyeshadow. I'm going to use this shade on a bigger fluffy blending brush. And I'm going all over in my crease to make sure that everything is well blended out and there are no harsh lines. And whatever look I make, I always make sure to go back in with my blending brush and just blend it in the crease because it just makes a huge difference by only doing this. And this is the star of the show today. It's the Anastasia Pink Champagne eyeshadow and this is such a gorgeous shade. I believe this shade is included in some of their eye palettes. I'm not sure if it's included in their permanent palettes. But they came out with some palettes in collaboration with some people. And I believe this eyeshadow was inside of it. So if you have the palette, you are very lucky. If you didn't get your hands on one of the palettes by Anastasia, then don't worry, you can also buy this eyeshadow shade on their website. I really suggest to buy this eyeshadow because it's freaking gorgeous and yes, it's just amazing. So I'm using a MAC 242 brush and I'm pressing this in the middle part of my eyelid. Nothing special, and I made my brush wet to make it even more intense. Now I softly press more of that Hot Chocolate around the corners of the Pink Champagne shade to make it less harsh. Now for my waterline I'm using the Dark Side Waterproof Gel Eyeliner Pencil by Anastasia. So I'm going to apply this all over in the waterline. And I noticed that I can't really take a pencil in the waterline. I first thought eyelash glue was the problem, but every time I apply something in the waterline my eyes get watery, so that's very annoying. Now I'm using the Anastasia Noir eyeshadow. This is a matte black shade. and I used a brush by Sigma. I believe it's a definer brush, I'm not sure, but I'm pressing this right underneath the lower lash line, and I really like to use this brush because it keeps it really precise and against the lower lash line. Now I'm going back in with that Anastasia Beverly Hills Fawn eyeshadow, and I'm going to press this also underneath the lower lash line, a little bit on top of the black eyeshadow to make sure that it blends together. And now I'm using a fluffy brush to make sure that everything is well blended out. For my lashes, I use lashes from my own lash company, and this is the style Snobby. I have a special discount code, I will link it also down in the description bar. And this is the whole lash collection. It's cruelty free and the website is anytude.com. So this is the end result with the lashes on, and yes, I just really hope that you enjoyed watching this video. If you want more halo eye looks, let me know which shades you want me to use. And yes, currently really in the mood of making more videos. I'm really in that makeup kind of mood, so that's a great thing because it's my work, so I need to be positive. So send me all of your requests for what kind of makeup looks you want me to make, and if you want to see me doing a video where I show the whole Anytude lash collection, then let me know. Someone requested it, so I want to know your opinion. And yes, I just hope to see you in my next video, and I wish you all a lovely day. Bye guys!